What's cracking, YouTube family? What's good? What's poppin'? What you don't know good? I'm back here with another video because, like I told y'all, I'm going to be constant with this, Joe. I'm going to be consistent with it. Yo, we got to go ahead and run up them numbers so we can get the movement to be a big giant family, man. While I'm at it, just remember, always make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I post new content, and hit that like button because it does the algorithm good and keeps everybody, keeps me trending on the YouTube channel. So, you know, again, like I said, the movement will grow. But as you can see, we're doing an anime list. I'm just going to go ahead and do some rankings of some of my favorite anime. And as from what I've already seen, there's some anime in here I've never seen before, I have heard of, and I do intend to watch. But, you know, this is going to be based on my opinion. And it's going to be off of anime that I have watched. So if you have some objection, or you have your own personal opinion that you would like to share, go ahead and drop that in the comment section below. You know, that's good for the channel. That's good for the conversation. Let the rest of the movement know what you think, what you feel, and what particular genres and stuff of anime that you prefer. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. You know, this was actually a video that was requested by my homie, Irv, one of my longtime subscribers. Appreciate that, man. And just like anyone else, man, y'all feel free. If y'all see something that y'all think I would like to make a video about, hey, go ahead and drop that in the comment section or hit me up in the Discord channel, and I would definitely make that happen. Or any of my other socials for that matter. But again, let's go ahead and get into the business. So let's see here. As you can see, we're on tiermaker.com, and you know, actually is about the best anime series. So again, this is my personal ranking, so don't hate me. No hate in the comment section, please. None. But so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. There's the little graph that you can put them in, and then you see all of these tons of anime. Some stuff I didn't even know was anime. For instance, Kirby is in this list. I had no idea Kirby was anime. But hey, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get down to it. We're going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and work our way up. Is how I feel like this might work out best. And actually, that looks like a pretty good idea because we already see my #1 favorite of all time. Anyone and everyone who is a subscriber to my channel knows that I am absolutely positively the biggest, well, I'll say one of the biggest Bleach fans of all time. My personal opinion, the show has an awesome plot, great character building. You know, it has its fair share of weak filler. Every anime does. Especially long running. If you're a long running anime, you're going to have some filler that kind of hit and miss. But for me, Bleach has a special place in my heart that no anime has ever overcome. So we're going to go ahead and push this one. Let's go ahead and grab that and pull it on up. Pull it on up. Dang, there's a lot of anime here. But we're going to put that in the SS class because, again, that's my opinion. That's where it goes for me. And then we're going to go and scroll on back down here because I saw my #2. And we gotta throw One Piece in there. One Piece is definitely one of my tops now because, you know, hey, for one, they're about to air episode 1020 this coming Saturday. And they have to be doing something right. Eiichiro Oda is definitely putting in some work to have had such a long-running anime. Think about this. The manga itself started back in 1997. The anime started in 1999. Come on, bro. Now that right there alone speaks for itself. But One Piece, without question, definitely has an amazing story, very great character development, and right now it's on a whole nother level with what's going on in both the manga and the anime, especially the manga right now. So there's no way you can deny that. Of course, right now, people got the name for it, Goat Piece, but it's not the goat in my opinion. But hey, that's a real catchy name for it. So I mess with that. Then, of course, the OG of OGs, one of the biggest, one of the animes with the biggest footprint in all of anime history is that joint right there, Dragon Ball Z. If you sit here and say that Dragon Ball Z is not great, you're crazy. It has so much influence on other anime nowadays that it's not even big. It's not even funny. From characters who also wear the orange jumpsuit like Goku, people want to do their own version of Kame. So hey, you can't get past that, bro. It's undisputable, undeniably one of the greatest. Then also, of course, to round off another one of the tops, you gotta add in Naruto, and I see Shippuden right there. We're gonna go with Shippuden because Shippuden, granted, it was another one that has mad, crazy, insane amounts of filler, but the story itself was priceless. It was amazing. It did everything that it set out to. Now the continuation with Boruto, it's still good, but it'll never be the original. It'll never be Naruto. It is what it is. Let's see. Then there's all the different Pokemons, which, I mean, if you were going to sit here and add all these Pokemons that they've had, Black and White, Arceus, Red and Blue, man, there's way too many. I'm actually naming some of the games now, but still, there's just way too many Pokemon to actually try and put all of them on the list. So we're just gonna, if at some point, it's actually right there. Haha, I found it. But let's just give it its just due, because Pokemon definitely is on everybody's list. I mean, for a lot of people, that's where anime started for a lot of people. Maybe even including myself. It was either Pokemon or Dragon Ball. I can't remember which one I saw first, but one of those two started my journey in regards to anime. So, of course, it gets the SS tier, in my opinion. Then, let's go. Let's see here. A lot of these I still haven't seen. Oh, I'm running into My Hero. My Hero is really, really good anime. Really anticipating the 6th season coming up here in October. To see where they go and what they do with the story. I haven't really watched read the manga, so I'm not completely up to date like I am like Bleach or One Piece, but I also hear about it getting a lot of hate. So we are going to. I don't think it gets up to the SS level for me. It's definitely S level, but is it SS level for me? I don't know. Part of me, I really can't put it that way because they do have a good storyline. They do have applied. It really flows. It's really good, but is there going to be a time skip at any point where they get at least a little bit older and flex a little bit more of their muscles with showing how old they are and how strong they've become and actually become official pros? I don't know. I mean, at some point they have to. If it's going to be a long running anime, then they're not really going to have much of a choice. They gotta add some age, add some more character development, keep up with the good character development that they have, all that good stuff. But until they have reached that level, it's going to stay where it's at right now. Let's see here. Sonic X was another one in the joints that I had no idea it was even anime. It's been considered anime all this time, and that's one of my joints that I grew up on. So, considering I didn't even know it was anime, and even with knowing that it's anime, I still don't necessarily get an anime vibe from it, but it's still dope. It's still one of my if I was to go ahead and say, hey, you know what, I'm feeling nostalgic, let me go check out something I ain't seen in a long time, Sonic X would probably be one of the joints I would actually go ahead and throw out. But my particular taste of how I rank my anime is also based off of watchability. Can I go and sit through and watch your anime over and over and over and never ever get tired of watching it? Is that how I feel about the anime? Well, these top four, I can most certainly do that. Bleach by itself, I don't know how many times I've actually gone back through and watched the whole entire series of Bleach. One Piece has actually gotten to that same point where I've watched it subbed, I've watched it dubbed, I went back and watched it again subbed, and now I'm watching it dubbed again because my wife was like, yo, I might actually give it a shot. So, I mean, if you can actually rewatch a show that many times and never get bored of watching it, that speaks volumes for me. That is like so incredibly great. You can't deny something that's that good. Dragon Ball is up there too because there's a lot of episodes in Dragon Ball I can just go back and watch over and over and over again. Now, when I go back and watch the whole entire series over and over again, like I've watched Bleach and One Piece, I don't know if I go that far. Now, I have actually gone back and watched, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, and then Super all in like kind of like a binge type of situation. As an adult, just to see if there's anything that I missed, like suggestive language or something that was like, watching it before you never really paid attention to because you didn't really understand it. You may have missed it because you were doing something else. Same thing with Naruto. I've watched it subbed, dubbed, and I watched it again dubbed with the wife because she wanted to watch that. Pokemon. How can you not rewatch Pokemon? Come on. That in itself is like a no-brainer. I mean, as many different renditions as they've made, as many different games as they've made, they got Pokemon card. The people just when them go up, they fly off the shelf. And shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I still play Pokemon Go to this day. To this day. So again, we're just gonna stick with the ones I have seen. Trigun, I just happened to see that one right there. That was one of my old school throwbacks. That's also the main character, Vash the Stampede, is voiced by one of my favorite voice actors of all time, which is Johnny Young Bosch, who also voices Ichigo from Bleach. Amazing talent. Yeah, bruh, he just something about hearing like, and he's got one of them noticeable voices that like when you hear it, you know that's him without question. You know that's that guy right there. So Trigun, definitely a really good throwback anime. Really good plot. So much comedy in there, but it gives you a feel good feeling when you watch it. Let's see here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Gotta make sure you throw Yu-Gi-Oh! In because that was another one of them get off the school bus type of anime that you just was like, hey, you know what? As soon as I get off the school bus, I'm going home and I'm gonna watch me some daggum Yu-Gi-Oh! So, you know, it's the GX version right there. I really want to find the original, but since I brought it up and I saw it, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here with my S class because it was actually really good. It's good storyline, good plot. There's so many so many times I've sent people to the other realm. I can't even think of the name of it right now, but that man. And if I would have been able to get fully invested in it, like with the cards and stuff, man, I would have definitely had them cards. I would have been definitely dueling some jokers back in the day. It would have been raps for a whole bunch of people. Beyblades and Digimon were pretty dope, but me personally, I couldn't get into them because I felt like they were too much of trying to ride Pokemon's coattails. I couldn't get into them like that. I even watched Beyblades when I was like, you know, in the Pokemon phase, and I was like watching Pokemon every day and all that kind of stuff. And I just couldn't do it. It's just not gonna happen. Again, there's more Yu-Gi-Oh, more Digimon, more Beyblades. Bakugan was another one of them joints. Bakugan was actually kind of one of them joints. It was kind of like Pokemon mixed with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters. And I was like, me personally, I felt like it was trying too hard to find its own niche with also combining stuff, and it wasn't my cup of tea.
Oh, okay.
So my bad if you don't feel that way. My bad if that's one of your favorites and you feel like it deserves to be on this list. But rather than give it a bad score or give it a score that it may not deserve, I'm just going to not even put on the list because, like I said, I didn't really watch it. So I didn't watch it enough to give it a grade. I say it like that. All the anime that I'm not going to put on the list, we'll just say it like that. So then we have, let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. Oh my God. My joint right here. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Ooh, where do I want to put that? Do I want to put that on S or do I want to put that on SS? It's still got some work to do in my opinion. It is an amazing anime with an amazing plot. You know, it's one of those shows that started this whole reincarnation thing. I feel like because me personally, I didn't really see too many of those reincarnation animes prior to this one. But now you're starting to see them pop up all over the place. People are going crazy. It's pretty much now they have one where someone was reincarnated as a sword. Come on, man. So I mean, like, and it might even be a good anime. I haven't watched it. I thought about watching a couple episodes just to see what it was like and see if it was any good. And I mean, it has to be somewhat good because in regards to manga and anime, at least as it has been in the past, the manga has to be good enough, selling enough, and all that kind of stuff just to get an anime. If it's not selling good, if it doesn't get the popularity that the producers and the publishers and the creators all want it to, it's not going nowhere. It's not even going to get no anime. They may even continue the manga for a little bit to try and maybe get some sparks or something, but nah. So any of these that have an anime, kudos to them because they were actually popular enough to get an anime. But it's just that they're not going to be on this list. Then let me see another one. Let me keep going. Gintama, I've heard, is a pretty good anime, one that's still on my list to watch. So again, I haven't watched it, so I'm not even gonna put it on the list just to make sure that I don't, give it a bad ranking. Because I feel like that would be disrespectful to say, oh, that joint sounds like it's awful, and just put it on the F level, and then and then there'll be a conversation that I don't want in my comment section. So no. So let's see here. We're gonna keep on going. Mob Psycho was another one. I've watched a couple episodes of that, and that seemed pretty dope. But again, haven't watched but like 2 episodes, so I'm not gonna rank it. I'm gonna do it justice and not rank it until maybe one day in the future I'll do another one after I've gone and watched more of these anime and actually go ahead and rank it properly. Steins Gate, I've heard, is a good one. Noragami, I actually watched that and I did not like that at all. I'm sorry if anybody out here watches this video and you hate me for this. I'm so sorry, but I just didn't. I couldn't get into it. Noragami was just not for me. JoJo, another one I've only watched a few episodes on, but from what I did see, the action is like freaking outside of this world. Like, I don't want to rate it though because, like I said, I've only watched a few episodes. But the hype around that I know is like crazy. So, and they have this theme song. I don't know if it's a much later theme song or what, but that theme song slaps. And shoot, that joint, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So definitely one that I intend to keep on looking out for. Let's see here. Shaman King was dope. Shaman King, it didn't resonate with me like, oh my god. But it's also an anime I haven't finished. So again, another one I'm not going to put on the list. But I just so happened to go see it with scrolling through because as y'all can see, this is a monster list of a ton of anime. And it's kind of hard not to kind of at least glance over it a little bit. But I did just now see another one of my favorites. 7 Deadly Sins. We definitely got to put that on there because I have definitely, that's one of my joints right there. We're going to put that on the S level because that one is simply amazing. 7 Deadly Sins, that storyline is just absolutely amazing. Like it has you guessing. It keeps you guessing pretty much throughout the show. It has some story, and unfortunately it's only available on Netflix as far as you actually not pirating the anime, but as far as I know, it's only available on Netflix. A lot of interesting looking anime I see here, and yo, this list is truly making me feel like I have not even scratched the surface of how much stuff is still out there. Like Black Butler, for instance. I don't even see the name of it, but I already know that's Black Butler. If you can see my mouse kind of moving over the dude's hair, or is that a woman? Either way, You just can tell just from the Butler outfit that that's definitely Black Butler. Definitely one of those animated I've been meaning to watch. Right here beside of it, Erased. I watched that with the wife. Definitely a good anime. Definitely very interesting. Definitely one that I have to finish. Dang, this is making me feel like I'm slacking in my anime watching, and this coming from somebody who's watched about 1,000 different types of anime. I do see One Punch Man. One Punch Man is just not long enough for me, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on the list because I have actually watched everything that I have had access to. But it's it's just not one of the greatest animes to me because yes, great, yes, got an interesting storyline and such, but it's
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
and I know y'all gonna hate me for this, but One Punch Man is just not long enough. I like long running anime that are going to give me a chance to understand characters and like get that proper character development that all the characters that are important deserve. I like long running anime. That's just me. So if you're going that so that means that you need at least 3 seasons to really register on my make to really make an impression on me. Attack on Titan, I see that here. That's one that I still have to watch. But from what I have watched so far, I haven't been too insanely excited about. It just doesn't hit well with me. But I'm gonna give it another chance and see what's going on because I know that there's a lot of anime lovers out there that just go crazy over Attack on Titan. But it's a little weird. But like I said, I've only watched another one. I've only watched a few episodes on. Give it another shot. Promise Neverland. And that one is just creepy. I can't watch it. The fact that little kids getting ate up like that. Um, yeah. That's just it's just a level of creepiness that I can't get next to. I can't do it. It's weird. I'm sorry. Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Panic. Never got into any of those. Um, let's see. And I've actually watched those, so it's not like I haven't given those a chance. That is actually in one of those categories where I've tried to watch it, but I just wasn't into it. It just was not me. Sorry. Ooh, Cowboy Bebop is one of them old throwbacks. Got to put that in there, and got to put it with Trigun because again, good acting, good for the time period it came out. Definitely a dope anime to go back and watch over and over again. Let's see here. Like I said, JoJo, I ran into that. I see that again. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's some more I've actually watched because, like I said, this list is making me feel like I ain't watched no anime. Oh, there's Black Clover. Yes, sir. Black Clover is one of those super dope anime, and it's got amazing. I'm gonna put that in the SS tier. That is a SS tier anime to me. Um, Hands down, one of the goats right now. One of those top tier anime. It's kind of been on hiatus for a hot minute, anime wise. But I'm super excited to see what they're going to do with this joint because it keeps me on the edge of my seat, especially with some of the entrances, some of the fights, and the backstories and all that kind of stuff. Just it's got a really dope world that you can just really immerse yourself into. Then we have Soul Eater. Soul Eater was a dope anime. It was definitely dope. It just ended poorly. And it really, I don't like the way it ended. And that's the reason, if it hadn't ended the way it did, I would definitely put it on the S level. But the ending messed it up for me. I can't really say it enough. I love that anime. I definitely, without a question, would put that in the S tier for me. But that ending just crushed it for me. It's like, so, alright, onward, onward, onward. Another one, there's one particular I'm looking for that my wife would kill me if I didn't put in here. Let's see, I think I saw it earlier closer to the bottom. Oh, there it is. Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail was a nice long-running anime. Definitely a very good animation, very good storyline. Hey, that's definitely just one of the tops. I can't not put that up here in the S tier because, like, every episode had me invested. Following my boy Natsu he's just a dope character with a dope story, a lot of good development. Even though Hiro Mashima was a little skeptical about killing off characters, it was still really dope anime, really dope story. The friendship aspect was used a little too much, or else I would actually even put it in the SS class personally. That is, hey, but and in fact, I hate to do this, but I think after I was actually kind of doing some multitasking thinking, and I think I'm gonna move Cowboy Bebop down because, like I said before, with watchability, I don't think that I'm going to go sit here and watch Cowboy Bebop 1,000,001 times like I did some of the other anime in the higher tiers. So let me just go ahead and keep that in mind. As far, okay, I said I wasn't going to go ahead and put any of the anime in the F column, but I'm sorry. This one has to go in the F column. Dragon Ball GT, you suck. The only thing good, period, that came from the Dragon Ball GT series was the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Only thing. From having Goku wish to be young again, that ruined the whole entire thing. Like, I think that was episode 1, just ruined the whole entire series. Ruined. Done. I'm like, come on. There's no real coming back from that. Ruined. So, and I'm pretty sure everybody's with me in regards to that. I'm actually going to go ahead and put that one in the F. Like, I'm sorry. So, sorry. Sorry, not sorry, in fact. Oh, Rurouni I said Rurouni Kenshin. Actually, yeah, that is what that is. I'm slipping. How about correcting myself when I was right? Rurouni Kenshin, definitely a dope anime from back in the day. As far as watchability, I'm not going to put it in the S level just for watchability because I don't find myself wanting to watch that over and over and over and over and over again like all the others in the top tier. But seriously though, anime, good plot and all that good stuff, amazing. Let's see here. Hunter x Hunter, definitely a classic. Definitely a classic, and I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that in the A category because again, watchability, I don't see myself wanting to watch that over and over again. It had an amazing story, amazing fights, animation, but with the combination of it going on hiatus so much, so it kind of, like if you're caught up with everything, you can't keep up. You can't keep getting your heart broken by something that keeps on leaving. So, so yeah, that's got to go on the A list. Let's see here. What's something else here? Man, like I said, there's way too many anime. If I was to sit here and put every anime in here, I'd be going on forever. But let me go ahead and throw my boy Inuyasha in there because that one was definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the greatest animes in my opinion. Um, would I rewatch it a million and one times? Probably not. Would I rewatch certain episodes over and over again? Yes. It also abruptly ended, but came back a couple years later afterwards, and they were allowed to finish the story, and they did it really, really well. They completed the story very well, so that is another reason why it actually makes it into the S level. Um, let's see here. Ooh, Fate. Where's the original one though? Let's see. Can I find the original? Because I do see Fate. Fate Stay Night. Okay, here we go. Fate Stay Night. Amazing anime. I loved that joint. That one was dope. I have to put it in A category because the spin-offs, everything after was like confusing. Like, and I hate to judge Fate Stay Night based off of everything after because it's a tiny bit unfair. But the original Fate and Fate Stay Night were amazing. Because Fate, of course, you got to watch Fate first because that is where the actual story starts. Then Fate Stay Night is a continuation of that. Still amazing. But after Fate Stay Night, they kind of like go off on a tangent, destroy the whole series, mess it up. Like, I'm like, is this even in the same series? Does it even have the same concept? They mess it up after that. It's kind of like Fate was the first series. Fate Stay Night was the second series, second season rather. Sorry, and then third season and going forward was just like this ain't even the same series no more. So yeah, there's that. Trying to find another one. In fact, there's one that I'm super into that would had that same issue. So here we go. Here is another one that fell into that same category, and that is Tokyo Ghoul. Those first two seasons were absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And they were masterfully done. I won't disrespect it like that and put it in the B. I won't. I can't bring myself to put it in the B because the story started off oh so well. But season 3 of Tokyo Ghoul, oh my god, was such a catastrophe. I only got through about 3, maybe 4 episodes, and then I just couldn't watch it no more. I couldn't. I could not. I'm so sorry. Tokyo Ghoul. I am so incredibly sorry. I couldn't watch anymore. But seasons 1 and 2, masterpiece. Amazing. Dope. But seasons 3 and 4 just ruined it for me so bad. Well, I didn't even watch 4, so I won't even criticize 4. But season 3 ruined Tokyo Ghoul for me so bad. So bad. It's upsetting. Alright. And then let me see here. Like I said, there's also so many anime on here that I haven't watched. Ooh, Lupin the Third. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But Lupin the Third was actually one of them super cool anime. It was dope, but the thing was, it was never long enough. And the animation was kind of uh, could have been way better. I mean, I think they've remastered it to make it better. But for that simple fact, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Tokyo Ghoul. We're gonna put you on B2. It was mostly movies rather than actual regular episodes, and that's one thing that actually killed that for me. But let's not forget about Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann was so... it was crazy. Like, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain how good that anime was because it was definitely different. It was somewhat in a class of its own. Now, am I going to sit here and rewatch it again? Probably not. So we're going to put it in the A category. But was it a great anime? Yes. It had its good highlight moments. It had its, man, I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying my best not to cry. You're trying to, but great anime. Van Helsing. It's been so long since I watched Helsing that I can't remember much about it, which kind of says something about it there. But I don't want to put it on the list for the simple fact that you know there's that. Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't see that joint. Yu Yu Hakusho was one of them super dope joints. It didn't hit like I would have liked it to. Would I go back and rewatch it? Probably not. But was it definitely dope for its day? Yes. And now I'm reconsidering Sonic X. We're going to go ahead and put you on the B level too, brother. Let me see here. Shield Hero. I see that. I see you, homie. I see you. I see you. It gets on the A level because it's still in the progress of getting somewhere. It's still a really good anime, dope animation. Could it be a little bit more for me? Yes, definitely. I need more. I need more storytelling. I need for it to be a little bit longer. But so far, it's dope. Yeah, I definitely recommend going to watch it. Code Geass was a decent anime. It just wasn't very long, and there were so many times in that anime where I wanted to kick the main character in his face because he made so many stupid decisions. He was an intelligent character, but he just made stupid decisions that didn't make any sense whatsoever. And I'm like, come on, bro, you could have done that way differently. Like, if I had your power, I would have used it way so much differently, man. I don't get it. So, I'm sorry. There's going to be people out there that hate me for that pick, for that decision. But that's where you go in my book, buddy. Ooh, Food Wars. Food Wars was absolutely positively amazing. I'm definitely going to go ahead and put that in the S class because that anime was stupid. Oh my God, you can't watch that in public. You are going to get so many heads turning at you if you go and try and watch Food Wars in public. But that anime is so good. It's got good animation. It's got a good storyline. It even teaches a couple lessons. Joint is super good. And it's actually got 5 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. So, again, definitely good. Definitely got that watchability. So, yeah, definitely on that S-class tier for me. Yes, sir. Kill La Kill was another good one. Animation was a little crazy. A little bit on the short side. Sometimes you could get a little lost if you weren't paying attention with the story, but it was a really good anime and it was hilarious. But we're going to go ahead and stick with the B level rating because, again, that's just me. Oh, there's a lot of anime on here that I don't see that like are crazy big. And then, of course, I also don't see some of the super new ones that are like, yo, why are they not on here? Assassination Classroom, another one that I haven't really gotten a chance to watch. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Ooh, a Kami Got Killed. I just now noticed that one. I didn't recognize it because I don't see the writing, but that one actually is a dope one that will go right here on the B level only because it's not that long of an anime, and I hate the spoil, but everybody dies.
Quiet, you.
Let's see. I've heard good things about Devilman, but I haven't watched it. A new one that's not on here probably wasn't out by the time this list thing was here. Is Spy Family. That one is amazing. Another one that's pretty dope is Darling in the Franxx. That was a good one. Sport animes don't really get to me too much, so I can't really speak to those. Like Haku, I've never watched it. But for people who like sports animes, people love that joint. People are crazy about that joint, in fact. So I have actually put it on my list to watch, but we'll have to watch that and come back to this list sometime in the far future. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this because this video is gonna be very, very long. And like I said, with all the different anime that are in here, I can't get around to everyone that I would like to. And I feel like we have a pretty decent list here. So we're just going to stick with these. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and share. Again, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post. And let's get it, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.